Aquarius Daily Horoscope for October 5, 2022. Daily Horoscope. Daily Tarot Reading. You are about to enter a period during which you will be making up excuses to avoid dealing with unpleasant or emotionally draining situations. You will be unwilling to face the facts head-on and will instead be trying to ignore them. However, you know full well that you cannot hide from the truth. You will eventually have to face it, whether you like it or not. Avoid engaging in new endeavors, as they are bound to be shaky, and let your judgment guide you in your decisions. Some people energize us. They have a lightness and warmth about them that makes us smile. They inspire us and fire our enthusiasm. Other folk have the opposite effect. The more time we spend with them, the more negative we feel. In a perfect world, we'd manage to avoid them altogether. But that's not always possible. The outcome of the challenging situation you're facing depends on your attitude. Since you can't avoid it, embrace it. Face it head-on. If you approach it with positivity, it will work out wonderfully well. If you carry on progressing at this rate, you'll hardly recognize yourself, or your situation, by today. Or rather, you'll recognize yourself for the first time in ages. And you'll realize that something, which feels new and welcome, is also oddly familiar. You're being presented with an idea you liked, but were forced to give up on. Or to a power you long to reclaim. Daily Career Tarot. The Hermit card indicates a time of isolation. You are trying to organize your thoughts and prioritize your desires so as to put your business and financial affairs in order. You feel the need to temporarily withdraw from the world in order to make some decisions about your career and finances. Your intention is to reflect on certain matters and thus gain in maturity and strength. You are trying to learn from the mistakes you made in the past so that you will avoid repeating them in the future. The period lying ahead of you may be one of solitude, but it will contribute to your spiritual growth and help you acquire experience and wisdom. This period of introspection will be short-lived but very beneficial to your personal development. When the days and nights are balanced. And, when the light equals the dark, the balance between hope and fear can shift too. The cosmic energy invites us all to look at what we've got too much, or not enough, of. One factor in your life has become repressive. You want to be free from a disagreeable situation. But you don't have to remove it from your world forever. You just need to limit the extent to which you take it so seriously. Somehow, you can find a way to see the lighter, brighter side of it today. Every car is carefully fitted with wing mirrors, but some people don't seem to use them. When we're preparing for our driving test, we learn which mirrors to check in which order, and studiously follow that pattern. But, once we've passed, we become a bit blasé. Speeds go up. Mirrors aren't checked. But maybe, that's because we prefer to look forward with hope and optimism rather than take sideways looks at the recent past. Yet, if you want to get ahead, your best bet is to pay attention to what's happening on the periphery today. Love Tarot card. The Love Tarot gives us the Hierophant card today. This card relates to teachings, beliefs, traditions, rituals, and groups. This card can mean the time has arrived for you and your sweetheart to formalize your union with a wedding ceremony. Or it can mean your relationship will benefit from renewing your marriage vows. For people still seeking a partner, the Hierophant advises you to join a group to find someone who shares your beliefs. You might want to consider participating in a group activity at your place or worship, taking a meditation class, or volunteering for a political campaign. The Hierophant card also suggests a need for teaching or guidance. You and your partner might want to seek counseling from a clergy person or therapist. The card can mean that you now have something to teach your partner, or vice versa. You are likely to want to avoid any confrontation today as far as romantic matters are concerned. You feel that the situation has become highly unstable and complex involving a number of other people. You have never been very comfortable talking about your feelings or even analyzing them very closely. But now you have a very uncomfortable certainty that our feelings are soon going to be on display. If you want to continue to enjoy the loving relationship that you actually desire with your partner, you will have to come out and talk openly about your feelings. This does not come easily to you. But if you take the way out and put on an indifferent front as you are wont to do, you will suffer a serious setback in your romantic life. Your partner is quite aware of the depth of your feelings, but she wants you to acknowledge them as well. Your partner wants a grand romantic gesture while you like to pretend that romance is not important for you at all. Your partner has accommodated you till now, but things may reach a culminating point today. If you still do not come out with a declaration now, your partner will be hurt and disillusioned. You need to put your own insecurities on hold and talk about your real feelings now. Your feelings for your partner are deep and genuine. You need to acknowledge and express them, though you may find the prospect rather frightening. Lucky color: orange, rust, brown. Lucky number: 65, 21, 8.